What's up everyone? It's a nice sunny day today, so I've just dragged the engine outside slightly, enjoy a bit of the sunshine. So the idea today is we've got these cheap Chinese decap manifolds. They don't fit, as you've probably seen in a previous video, so we're just going to make them fit today. So I'm going to have to cut and weld them. I am on my own again, so I'm going to set the camera up. I'll try to film as much as I can, as much detail as I can. But yeah, lots to do, so let's get cracking. So first thing first, got these slightly longer studs that we got, stainless ones. Hopefully they're all good. They're not all in all the way, I've just put them in finger tight. So we're gonna grab two nuts, lock them together, just wind all these in properly, and then we can start with the decap manifolds. And find the nuts for the manifolds, because I stupidly didn't buy new ones. So I'm pretty sure we've got the old ones in the box of bolts. Just gotta sift through there. It's my box of stuff. Number one, which I definitely should have bought new ones of these, but there we are. What do I actually need? That many studs and nuts. As you can see, it's hard to show you, but some of them are still on the studs. I have to go through and remove all the nuts, just so we can chuck them on the new ones. So I'm just gonna clamp them in the vise. I'm just gonna get my little baby ratchet with my 11mm on there. Just undo them like that. Only 8 more to go. The next step is going to be offering these up and seeing exactly where they don't fit and where they're coming into contact. So this one fits alright, I think. I don't think we're going to have to do much to it. It fits quite nicely there. So it's flat, so that one's all good. We're not going to use this O2 sensor, we're going to use the ones at the bottom. Just because, some silly idea, but if the O2 sensor is just on this part of the header here, we're only actually reading the oxygen and fuel mix from this cylinder and not these two. So if you think over the course of 6 cylinders, you're only reading 2 cylinders air fuel mixture. So we're going to extend the O2 sensor wires and use these ones. Now that one's fine where it is. However, on this one, you can see it's pretty much touching the block there. That's just terrible. I don't know why they thought that was okay. They definitely didn't test fit these on the engine. I just filmed a whole piece of me talking about what the plan is to do with these, and realised that the camera's too low down, so my whole head was cut off. So we're going to try again. Basically the plan is to cut this here, rotate it round so the O2 sensor's in the right place, and see if we can get these to fit correctly. Obviously we're going to have to bolt it up with this cut off and just see where it sits. We'll tack weld it in place and hopefully get it all sorted. The only other thing as well, obviously I've had these fitted to my N52 on my E92, and these two bottom flanges are rubbish. I don't know if it's because they're not quite flat, they just never seal properly. I've always had exhaust leaks with that car, so I'm going to cut those flanges off, and then later down the line when we do, once it's running and everything, we start fabricating the whole exhaust system. We'll probably, I'm leaning towards a slip joint. Obviously ideally it'd be nice V-band clamp, but it's hard to MIG weld V-bands. I don't have a TIG welder, so yeah, we'll just have to figure it out as we go. Let's get this to fit. So we've got it cut off. Now we've just got to offer it up. And then we've got to put a couple of nuts on. Stop it. falling off. Just make sure it's sat down all the way. Obviously one thing we do have to bear in mind is we do have the steering shaft coming down here past the manifold, so you don't want to kick it out too much, but I do think it's around here, so I think we're pretty much in the clear over this way. Right, I've now bolted up the two manifolds. I've just put one nut on each corner just to hold it there, and I've realised it's going to be hard to show you on the camera. I've realised this pipe actually was the other way around, but if I do this and I flip it around, one, the O2 sensors are in the same positions, well-ish, and two, it clears it, so all I'm going to have to do is just cut a little pie cut out of there, just so I haven't got a big gap to weld, and then they end up sort of sitting square here, and it clears the gearbox and the block there, so I think that's perfect. Get back inside now. It's a bit annoying because I don't know that it's not going to rain. It's a bit cloudy over there. And I felt a drop of water on my head, so I prefer all my equipment didn't get wet. It's also not as good for filming because you never get any natural light in our videos. But it is what it is. Better to stay dry. And now the sun's out again. Freaking English weather. Basically now, I've got a slight gap there, but it's not a problem, we can weld that up. Now it sits perfectly flat. We're coming in square with the rest of the exhaust there. It sits nice and straight on the end. Obviously both O2 sensors can now get fitted, so just got to tack that up, take it off, weld it up. I'm just going to test fit the O2 sensors just to make sure that the both can go in. So there's one. And there's number two. They're both fit in. There'll be enough room to do them up with a spanner, so that's good. And the cables should be long enough to reach up top as well, so I don't even think I'm going to need to extend them, so that's pretty good. So next thing I'm going to do is just cut this flange off this one. So I've welded it round. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world. I had to weld a couple holes where it's stainless. Obviously that's pretty good. So I'm just going to run the sand and disc around it now and just give it a little bit of a clean up, make it look a little bit better, and then test fit it again. So I've test fitted them, they fit nicely, so I'm just going to be chucking them on now with the new gaskets, and then we're all done. The only other thing I'm going to do is paint around where the welds are just to stop it rusting. I know they're stainless, but I've only got mild steel welding wire, so yeah, it'll have to do. So both mounted on there, both fit really nicely. Obviously I've only put in 4 nuts so far, just to hold it in place, but got some clearance between the two here, and obviously clearance from the engine and the gearbox. So just got to chuck all the rest of the nuts on and we'll be done with the decap manifolds. One last thing I want to show you before I end the video. On the head I've fitted some extra long studs, which I think I've mentioned already, and some of them didn't fit correctly. Like the holes, they've got these recessed holes for the nuts to sit in, and some of them just weren't sitting down. They're offset, so I've had to space some washers as you can see there, the ones with the washers on, just to make up for the fact that they didn't fit. But now it's all sat down flat and it's all properly fitted, so it's all snug. Hopefully no air gaps. It all looks like it's fitted correctly, so obviously we ain't gonna know until we're running the engine, so but it's all good. Welding's all done, it's all fitted correctly. Yeah, massive win, really chuffed. It's exciting, we're making progress. If you like this content, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.